Yes,
Brian, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
I was in the bedroom and I have heard a voice around the house. And they knocked the door. I opened the door. It was six Israeli soldiers. I invited them to come in from the cold weather. But I saw the bulldozer coming toward the house. Then they gave me 5 minutes to pack up my things and leave. Then they said they have order to destroy the house. My name is Taha Awadallah. I was born in the village of Walaja. About 9 kilometers from Jerusalem and 4 kilometers from Bethlehem. The Israeli settlements have crossed the border and now surround Walaja. In 1948, Al-Walaja was cut in half by the Israelis. They annexed the part where everyone lived and drove out all the Palestinians. Some walked to Jordan, and others, like my grandfather and his family, lived in caves until they could build new homes on our farmland. Now Walaja looks like two facing pages in one book. The railway that used to link Jerusalem with Jaffa is now the border between Israel and this section of the West Bank.
تحت الحرش الفاضي تحت في تينه
مليانة تينة هي وين الحرش؟
امشي عن الخروبه هذيك تجيب الزمن اللي جاي هيك في فضوه تحتها نازل في تينه
راح معهم عدى الله يرحمه.
شو في جنبها شجر رمان اشي؟
رمانه ولا
في رمانة واحدة؟
رمانه واحده.
My father describing to me his father's house location. He told me that he was only 7 years old when his family was forced to leave their homes in the village. On May 15, in 2016, I visited the old part of Walaja. May 15 is also the day of remembrance of the Palestinian catastrophe, the Nakba, the day the State of Israel was proclaimed in 1948. When I got to Walaja, water springs were everywhere. But it was empty of its people. The houses were demolished. My grandfather's pomegranates still flourish in the midst of this destruction. As I looked at the stones that were once my grandfather's house, I decided then to build a new home from those stones. I would build a house for myself on my family's property in the new Walaja. For me, it was like a symbolic of our right of return. On my way back, I lost my wallet. I panicked. It had both my Palestinian and my American ID. I spent 2 days looking for it. I finally found it next to the railway line which separates the past from the present. The old village from the new village. In 2016, I started to build my house.
يلا روح يا ثائر روح يا ثائر بني معها.
But I didn't have enough money to continue building. And as they often do, the Israeli occupation kept threatening to demolish my work. After a while, I had to stop building and took various jobs to earn money to continue. In 2023, I began again to complete the house. This time, my brothers and sisters, and especially my nephews Muhammad, Yusuf, and Thaer, worked with me. We were a team. We built the house with our own hands. The work was very hard, but it was enjoyable. My family land has a unique location. The view of the mountains in the horizon looks so amazing.
كل شيء طه طه
Even before the house was finished, my parents came to visit.
لا لا نمشي دغري نمشي.
هاي يا زلمه اول مره بنبلط يا يابا.
حديد دير بالك
عشان يشوف هذا العتبة.
الله 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 يحمي رجال الصيد.
عشنا هون ذكريات قبل ما تصير.
يابا كيف
مبروك مبروك.
الله يبارك.
ما شاء الله.
بدك تدخل جوا يا ترى.
هذا قاعد فوق.
خليه يقعد عليها كان هي بريح.
ارتاح ارتاح وقت ما بدك نزلك.
تعالي عندي اطلعي اتفرجي تعالي.
For all my family and friends, building this house was building new hope. Later that year, in 2023, I moved in. Even though, by international law, the Palestinian Authority is the official body responsible for this side of Walaja, Israel controls everything, including building homes. I was afraid that applying for a license from the Israelis would draw attention to me and force me into the Israeli system of military law, where the Palestinians have no rights, especially when it comes to building. I know it was a risk either way, whether I applied for a license or not. Finally, I decided to apply for the license. I paid a surveyor to measure the house. I had my father's ownership report of 1957 from the Israeli government. The registration with the Israelis cost me about $1,000. The application was accepted.
يا صلاة يا صلاة الله يرضى عليك الله يرضى عليك ما شاء الله ما شاء الله ما شاء الله اللهم صل على محمد ما شاء الله الله يجعلها من زايد لزايد يا الله يا
عقبال الله
يرضى عليك الله يا طه يرضى عليك
I was very hopeful. Until that day in March in 2025, when Israeli soldiers showed up. There were 6 of them. The captain was a woman. It was raining and very cold. I invited them to come in. As they entered the house, I saw their bulldozer heading my way. They asked me why I was in the house. They couldn't believe this is where I live. One of them told me, "You have 5 minutes to pack up your things and leave." Why, I asked. I explained that I had applied for the license. They told me it'd been cancelled. They had ordered to destroy the house.
Call the picture down, okay? Put them outside. You're gonna take them with you, so they don't get hurt.
Okay.
So I took my computer and few things in my backpack and went outside. The soldier threw my furniture, my clothes, and my bed sheets and pictures out into the rain. Then the bulldozer attacked my house.
ضربوك؟ لا وقتاش ضربوك؟ قال لي معاه مشكلة، قلت لك سويت معاه مشكلة، ما قلت لك معاه مشكلة، فترك رجع عند ايش ثاني، شي ضربه.
The soldiers saw my family members running towards the house. They stopped them. My nephew Muhammad tried to get closer. He insisted on being with me. One of the Israeli soldiers hit him, and a female soldier humiliated him by taking off his pants. The soldiers said they had problem with him, so we would better leave the area immediately. Despite my anger, I know that we can build the house again, but we can't replace the human beings. The Israelis seemed so willing to harm. They shot gas at us as we moved away. It took the Israelis half an hour to destroy the house I spent 6 years building. Construction is hard, destruction is easy.
أناديكم أشد على أياديكم وأبوس الأرض تحت نعالكم وأقول أفديكم. أناديكم أشد على أياديكم وأبوس الأرض تحت نعالكم وأقول أفديكم. وأهديكم ضياع عيني ودفء القلب أعطيكم. وأهديكم ضياع عيني ودفء القلب أعطيكم.
My family was shocked and so sad when they saw the rubble of my house.
ايوه يما الله يسلمك يما مليح الحمد لله. خفيش خفيش يما والله مليح. هاي يا مليح. والله والله يما مليح الحمد لله الحمد لله. الله يسلمك يما. المهم انت صحيت.
But I promised them that we would build the house again. We will remain rooted in Walaja.
Look what they have done for the water tank.
Where's the water tank? Show me. Oh yeah.
So now I got part of what Gaza people, at least a little bit, what they are experiencing, a little bit.
Yes.
I was sleeping all of a sudden and now all just like Gaza people. Good thing, Brian, they left the key.
Oh,
They
good.
left the key.
You found the key. Okay.
Because something had to do with Palestinian always about the keys, you know. So I found this inside the door. So we don't have to return it, it's already here. Hey, come
Oh, it
here!
works.
فمأساتي التي أحيا نصيبي من مآسيكم. أناديكم أشد على أياديكم وأبوس الأرض تحت نعالكم وأقول أفديكم. أناديكم أشد على أياديكم وأبوس الأرض تحت نعالكم وأقول أفديكم.
About 2 months after the destruction, we began to rebuild. First, I rented a small bulldozer to clear the rubble. The Israeli soldiers had not just torn down the house, their bulldozer had dug up some of the land under the house. So we had to level it. I also built a small structure where we could rest and where I could sit in the evenings. Then we bought more cement and laid a new foundation. Two months after building the new foundation, I arrived to see the whole thing destroyed, completely torn up. An Israeli settler did it with his own bulldozer, accompanied by some soldiers. Destruction of my house and my effort to rebuild was a terrible blow. The Israelis act with impunity in Gaza, in the West Bank, in countries throughout of the region. Whatever we are accomplishing now by just standing on our land in the middle of this storm, it is going to remain with the next generation for the next new phase of history. Now I'm just sitting on the rubble of my house. I think of the labor and civil rights song I learned in the United States. We shall not be moved. If I decided to give up and leave, then that's how it will end. But if I decided to stay, then that will be a strong foundation for the next generation.